Hey y'all, my 2004 Toyota Sienna. We're doing adding some of this antifreeze here. Just added it. It's gonna look a little bit pink in there. We're also gonna be changing the oil. So I got the oil cap off. It's gonna be 5w-30. In case any of you are wondering, I'll show you the filter. This is supposed to be equivalent to OEM fluid, and I got it for like 15 at Napa, so it's a really good deal on this Lexus fluid here. And there's some of the information on the back for y'all if you want to pause it. Just thought I'd throw that in there as an extra. Let's block the wheel in the back here. And we're going up front here to jack it up right here on this post. Now, you can take your jack stand, and there's this member here up front, or you can put it somewhere along here. All right, now we got the jack stand there. Let's get underneath and drain this. You're gonna need a 14 mil, and a long L flex handle works good for me. All right, y'all, there you go. We just should be able to do it by hand now. So now you just loosen it up so it gets a little bit, so it starts dripping. And you're gonna pull the drain plug up out of the way. There you go. And then you just set your drain plug to the side and just don't lose it. Over here is a good place where the filter normally goes. Just don't lose it from there. I feel that oil needed changed, I think. Get you a close look of it. Yeah, it's been needing changed. Good idea to have some rags handy too. All right, as it starts to trickle off there, you can gently pull it forward. Looks like we're gonna need it right about here. The filter's up in here, I'll show you here. Forgot to mention these Harbor Freight mats are really great to lay on if you're doing this outside. All right, right up from this cross member is gonna be that oil filter right up in there. We're gonna see if we can break it free by hand. We might use some pliers. Also, I don't know if I mentioned, you have to move the jack stand from over here and see if you can have better access to catch that oil that needs to come down. We're have to get a filter. Someone hate when people put it on too tight. I bought this a while back and it worked pretty good with the magnets and the adjustable clutches on them, so we'll try this one out. So after we maneuvered it up there, let's see if I can get you up in there. You can see it's on there with my flex head 3/8 drive. This sucker is tight. Look how much pressure I'm bending before it starts to turn. You just have to be careful that your jaws don't come off. Once you get it going, I'll tell you what, this is way easier. Way easier. Link to the product in the comments or description. So we got it all loosened up, and we got it off there. Make sure your O-ring that's on this filter is still on the filter. And we're gonna pre-fill the other filter and get it on there. It's nice to have Toyota put a little splash shield there to catch it and drip it right through here, by the way. So this is the oil filter I got from Napa. I'm not too impressed with it. It's made in China versus the Lexus is at least made in Thailand. I'll show you them both. Toyota's made in Thailand right there on the bottom. There's the oil filter. I'll put links to both of them. Dump this one out here. So nothing too much more fancy. Obviously, if we cut them open later, because I did finally get a cutter, we can examine them a little more. But this one here, I'm almost positive. I'm trying to think where I saw it, or on the side of it. Made in China. There's the part number. So I'd rather prefer Thailand and an OEM filter for, I think it's just a couple bucks more, but what do you think in the comments? We're gonna pre-fill it now. We're using this high mileage synthetic blend, I believe this is. 5w-30 from Napa. This stuff is pretty cheap. Really good price. It's supposedly made by Valvoline, USA made. You can see down there in the bottom. And we're gonna just pre-fill a little bit in here. There's some of the information on the back in case you're wondering. The meets or exceeds the APISP and all that, the plus and all that. Developed by Valvoline. There it is, even right there on the bottle. So yeah, I'm just gonna put a little bit in there, just a little bit, and so it soaks them papers in there. Also not a bad idea to write on the filter the date and the mileage. Let's put it up in there. I put a little more oil in the center, about halfway up. You can see that's what it looks like in there. Just a little bit of, it just helps pre-filter that a little bit and get everything wet because the paper will soak that up. Just so you know, you can also reach from up here right underneath this manifold, and kind of get your hand in there. It's not too hot. And let's see if I can get a shot. Nope, not really. Turning it here. There it is. Not too good to get your hand in there or anything like that, but you could reach it. Now we're just going to use a paper towel, probably from underneath. From right here, I can bear with the paper towel, try to wipe that Sharpie off, and just get it tight by hand. That paper towel. It's hard to see. But that's all you need. Just to snugged up on there. Alright, let's put that 14mm bolt back in now that's pretty much done dripping. And again, you don't want to kill it. Just tighten it up by hand with the 3/8 ratchet here. Let's see if I can get it. Just like that. Choke up on it, especially if you're using the long head one. And just give it a little. That's good. Make sure you're gonna put the add oil from the top. Make sure you don't have any leaks down here. All right, so we've added most of the bottle, and you might want to hold back a little bit if you're not sure exactly how much. You're just gonna add it in there like that, and you're gonna take a look underneath. Look for any leaks. No leaks. Now you should be good to check the dipstick. This one right here, and you want to see what the level on. You have to wipe it clean first. Now that we got it wiped off, we're going to put it back in there. Yeah, I'll try anyways. And now we're going to pull it out and see where we're at. Well, the new oil it's really hard to see. It's right there where you see the light coming. There you go. You can kind of see it there. It's just a little bit low, so we'll probably finish adding the oil and drop the van down. Take it off the jack stands. Make sure don't forget to put your dipstick back in and also put your cap back on. You should be good to go. Let me think in the comments. Like and subscribe for more, y'all. Stay safe and God bless. Catch you next one. See you then.